Good morning to my party people, ladies and gentlemen, and all you wonderful people out there in YouTube land that is watching my channel. I am going to share some very important information with you all. In front of me on my tray, I have some credentials. They're my credentials. I retired from the Department of Veteran Affairs in 2023 after almost working 30 years. This is a regional roundup that shows you, like, we used to get in increment stages, like every 10 years, every 15 years, every 20 years. You would be in the a personnel or an employee newsletter, which shows how many years of service. It was like a nice way of saying thank you for serving however many years you serve. And I think it was like every 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, something like that. It's been so many years. They started this that I don't really remember. But I want to quote something to you all, and then I'm going to share some very important information to those who are going to be taking the buyout. And yeah, they said the numbers about 20,000, I believe, or people have already signed up to buy out the federal government under the Doge implemented situation that they got going on right now. They even have some 19-year-olds involved in this in the White House, some very smart 19-year-olds. So we will see. I was always taught that wisdom come with age and experience come with age, and so maybe they're just great with numbers, mathematicians. Time will tell, and we will see. I want to quote from you from the movie, one of Tyler Perry movies. It was called Family Reunion. Blair Underwood said this to one of the actresses that came into his office concerning her daughter he was dating. And he said to her, "A lady always knows when it's time to leave." And so listen to this.
It is certainly not what democracy looks like or has ever looked like in the grand history of this country.
We are living a nightmare created by Donald Trump and Elon Musk, and we need to wake up.
This dude is probably one of the most unintelligent billionaires I have ever met or seen or witnessed. They don't do their homework. Clearly, like, they're putting 19-year-olds in at the Treasury. This dude is not smart.
But AOC might want to take a deep breath because Doge is just getting started. At least 20,000 federal workers have taken President Trump's buyout offer. Elon Musk is polling his followers on X and asking them, quote, "Would you like Doge to audit the IRS?" And President Trump backing up the world's richest man and revealing his new target for the Doge cuts, the Department of Education.
What I want to do is let this.
Okay, I'll stop there. And I'm going to say what I want. I wanted to tell you all from my experience of being a retiree, receiving benefits, receiving my pension, receiving my full Social Security, and also having to apply for various Medicare and health insurances. You will be penalized if you are 65 years old and you are no longer working. You better call the Social Security 1-800 number ASAP to make sure that you are in the window of applying for these various benefits. Now, Medicare Part A is free. Once you turn 65, you have to apply, and they want you to apply at least 3 months in advance before your 65th birthday, so you are processed in time. That's a free hospitalization benefit that you're entitled to if you work, if you qualify for a Social Security. The points, call them. They'll inform you on everything you need to know. And if you get someone that doesn't sound like they're well trained or haven't been around a long time, you might want to ask for a manager, or you might want to call back and hopefully get someone that's experienced. I mean, it's just a part of life. We learn. We Some people are have to be trained, and it takes time. And so be courteous in that. And so let me go on to what else I want to say about Medicare. Then there's a Medicare Part B that is crucial. If you are separated from a government agency, and I'll use mine, the one that I work for almost 30 years. I turned 65 in, let's see, in 2024. I was 65. And so by that age, and I had retired the year prior, um, in 2023 at the end of the year, December. And so I had to make sure that I applied for the Medicare Part B, which is not free. It's going to cost you, right now, the monthly premiums are $185 as of January 2025. You have to apply after you're separated from service. You have 8 months from retirement to call these folks at Social Security. If not, they will penalize your benefits. I did a video back in the fall of 2024 explaining this, that what you don't know can cost you. So it is important to find out where you stand. Everyone can be, it can be a different situation for everyone, but you must, if you do not carry your health insurance while you're working and you have no insurance, it is not good. You have to call Social Security and find out what the deal is. Now, a lot of people are taking the buyout with this government, and I mentioned a buyout in my previous video. And I don't know what they're offering, if it's $25,000 to a severance pay to buy you out. Remember, they're going to take taxes out of that. If you're not old enough to collect your Social Security, you have to be a minimum at least 62 year of age. And I don't know the other things. I know some children can receive the benefit and things like that. If you have like parents that you get it, you're entitled to the benefit. There's a lot of variations in receiving benefits with Social Security, Social Security family, and there's disability. There's a wealth of information that it's overwhelming. You must know these things. What you don't know will hurt you. And all you have to do is make that phone call and find out from them asking you questions and you providing your answers. But I wanted to inform you, you must apply for these benefits. And you must apply to age 65 as a key number. I'll stress, because that's when the penalties can hit you and all kind of things that you didn't even realize. And so many people apply for the wrong benefits. You need information. I can maybe I'll do some more another video on this to try to help people who don't know anything what to do. But start with calling Social Security number. It's an 800 number. You have customer service that will help you. You may be on the phone for a very long time, but they will offer you a call back. So it's good to leave your phone number and they will call you back, because you can be on the phone up until 3 hours. I literally held my phone for over 3 hours just to see how long it would take. It literally took over 3 hours and they never answered the phone. I end up hanging up, calling back the next day or whenever I call back again. And so I'm gonna put y'all back on my credentials because y'all probably tired of looking at the TV screen. Excuse me, that's the plug cord, and that's just how it is when you hang things from the wall and don't hide the cord. But anywho, I digress. I'm going to go back to what's important, and that's me caring about your future benefits, your money that you worked hard for, your money that you paid into. It's not free money, so you deserve not to be penalized. You deserve to get the right treatment and be treated with dignity and respect. And I'm here to help you get through that because, oh my God, it was a challenge for me. And so I did a lot of research and everything. I was able to, a lot of prayer, by the way. If it wasn't for the grace of God, I don't know what would have became of my benefit. But I had savings. I have various things that I had in place to, patch me through. And I hope you have some nest eggs stored up for yourselves. But anyway, back to like applying for these benefits. It you call there first and see what you're entitled to, and they will let you know. I hope you have the 40 points. You have to have, I believe, a minimum of 40 points to be able to get Social Security for the rest of your life. And so find out how many points, your work points you have. They will tell you that also. You have to get a supplement also with Medicare Part B. That costs you a premium, as I mentioned, $185 a month as of 2025. You also have to have a supplement or an advantage, and you have to pay for this in addition to the $185. And so you it's a wealth of information, and I'm going to have to break this video up because it's over 11 minutes already. But I want to help you, and I want you to know that you have all these various agencies or companies that offer you additional insurances that you want to have, because if you only carry the $185 Medicare Part B one, they only pay 80% of your medical care. Part A as well. It is a free benefit, Part A, for hospitalization, but they only pay 80%. Who's going to pay the 20%? Say you have a procedure that costs you $100,000. You're responsible for $20,000. That's 20% of the $100,000. You have that laying around that you can just write that check or swipe that card and say, here you go. I hope you do, but most people don't. And so you want that supplement Medicare benefit to help you. And it's a I think you have like the G plan, the N plan. Then you have to have a drug rider that you are responsible for, that you will be penalized after age 65, after so many months, that you need to pay as well. And you have to call and ask questions. But if you don't know what to ask, it will hurt you. So I'm here to share, and I'm going to break this down a little more and try and simplify it best I can. But complicated things are very difficult to simplify when there's a wealth of information you need to know. So don't just grab that money in a buyout and you're close to 65 and you don't know what else needs to happen because you're so happy to get that severance pay and to be done with that job that you hate anyway, that you're going to take that money and run. It will cost you later. So be wise. So I will do more. If you all have questions, put them in comments. Put it in my comments. Like, please. Subscribe to my channel and share to family members. If this does not apply to you, I'm sure you know someone that's reaching age 62 through 65 that needs to know this information. Ask me questions. I will answer them in another video. I hope this helped you. I hope you're prayerful. I hope you're wise. And know this, all money is not good money, and only what we do for Christ will last. You all have a blessed day. Shalom.